Good morning, good morning. Is it still morning? Good afternoon. Hi out there. This is Shantae Parker, your favorite realtor from Exit Bennett Realty. That's right, it's Shantae Parker from Exit Bennett Realty, Greenbelt, Maryland, coming to you today to announce another wonderful program that I am undertaking. It's a continuation of what I started in January with the I Dream of Real Estate Winning Weekend. This month coming up in February, in just a few weeks now, on February 12th, 2017, from 1 to 5 p.m., I'm going to be hosting the Live, Love, and Learn series. That's right, Live, Learn, and Love series at Haverford Homes in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And I know you're wondering, what the heck is Live, Love, Learn? Before I get into that, I want to say the I Dream of Real Estate workshop was a huge success, It exceeded all expectations. I really set out to help people in 2017, and so many people came out that day. So many people shared and told their friends about it. People even called their friends while they were in the class, and it was unbelievable participation and support. I want to thank my clients, Jermaine Gross and Ernest and Dana Brown, who came out to support me and who gave a testimony about their experiences. I also want to thank all the people. The room was full of people that I already know, but I want to thank all of you guys, friends and family, and those who I've known for a really, really long time. Thank you for bringing people that you know. It was an unbelievable turnout. And as a result, so far, 35 people have taken application to get their credit analyzed. And out of those 35 people, so far, about 12 people have been preliminarily approved to buy a home. So our whole purpose in this is to restore credit, analyze credit, restore the credit, and build a house all at the same time, and get free money to do so. That was the whole premise of this class, and that is what we're going to do. The sad news is that the class was just too short. There was not enough time to do the class. So what we are going to do is we're undertaking the whole entire calendar year. We're going to do credit restoration classes on the second Sunday of every month, and it's going to be followed by a home buyer education class, because in order to get the money, you have to take an 8-hour home buyer education class. So in the month of February, I'm going to be holding 2 events. The credit restoration and money management class will be held on February 12th from 1 to 5 p.m. I'm going to give you more information shortly. And the home buyer education class is going to be held on February 19th from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. right at my office at Exit Bennett Realty. So let's get into it. So I just wanted to say, over the last, I guess, week or so, or it's been almost 2 weeks, this is a very lengthy process because we don't want to do anything haphazardly. We want to make sure that the credit is being pulled, analyzed, and the lender is going line by line by line and telling each individual person what they specifically need to do that will shoot their score right up. We are looking for 700 credit scores. Doesn't matter if you start at 200. We are guaranteeing you, this is a Freddie Mac class, we're guaranteeing you that you can shoot your score right up just by following the directions that will be given to you, handwritten directions given to you from the lender. So this week, let me just tell you what happened. There was a person, one of the things I mentioned in the class, and so did the lender, is to stop paying other people to fix your credit. Please, people, stop paying other people to fix your credit. Lexington Law and any other company that's proclaiming to help you with your debt and to manage your credit for you and to help you get your credit scores up, it's false. They are lying. They are getting paid to by you, but they're not necessarily fixing your credit. And let me tell you why, for 2 reasons. One, there was a young lady who we worked with this week who pretty much told us that she had been paying 2 different companies to fix her credit, 1, and to pay her bills, 2. A lot of the debts that these people are going for, they are disputing. Disputes are what we call waking a sleeping dog. You want to know what that means? Waking a sleeping dog means that if you have something on your credit that's old, that's aged, like a medical bill, a collections bill, maybe you had a car repossession. If you have something like that on your credit and you go to dispute it, it wakes the dog up, and now the dog can try to come after you for the money. and the dog begins negatively reporting on your credit month after month after month. So you think you woke the dog up and now you're going to pay the dog off. No, the dog is going to constantly make a negative reporting on your credit. So even though the debt may have happened in 2007, if you dispute it in 2016, it's going to make it a current debt. The reason why that's a problem is because lenders are only looking for your last 12 months of credit. They do not care about something that was on your credit from 2007. They just don't care about that. It has no impact or bearing on what you're doing right now in the last or most recent 12 months. So you don't need to start disputing things and waking up the sleeping dog. In addition to that, you don't need someone else to pay your bills. This poor young lady was paying a company to pay her bills on her behalf. And the company basically was not doing so. So let's give an example. You say you owe Capital One $1,700. Well, number one, it's a 2010 debt. So you A, woke up the sleeping dog, and B, this company is saying they're going to pay Capital One off for you and bring down your debt. Well, you could have called Capital One and made an arrangement for them, maybe offered them 50%, even 30% of the debt, paid them off, and then that you will be done with them, and they could then report it as a debt paid in full versus a collection. That's positive credit. But when you wake the sleeping dog and you have someone continue to pay the bill on your behalf, that is not a good thing. And then they're going to, as long as you have not paid it off, they're going to constantly report you as late every single month. And what's happening is the lender sees that as a recent late when it's really actually an ancient late. So that's one of the things we learned in the class. We also talked about money management in the class. We talked about your spending account versus your bills account, how many checking accounts you should have. We talked about how you should use your credit cards. We talked about insufficient funds as the death of you. If you're trying to buy a home or you're trying to get any type of credit, we don't want you to have insufficient funds. We talked about credit inquiries and how they can be demolish your credit score. We talked about going over your credit limit. Did you know, folks, that if you go over your credit limit by $1, just $1, that you can shoot your credit score down 40 points? Just $1. Banks see that as overextending yourself. They see that as fiscally irresponsible. We don't want that anymore. We want to stop. So this Live, Love, Learn series is about why keep living the same old way? Why keep living paycheck to paycheck? Why keep living in your rental property that you're paying someone else's mortgage on, even if it's an apartment building? Why do that? Let's love ourselves and our family enough to say no more. We're going to fix our credit once and for all. We're going to get all the negative stuff off. We're going to get our score up higher, and we're going to buy a house. We're going to make our dreams of realty a reality. We're going to make our home buying dreams come true. You can do that through the Parker Property Team by coming to one of these seminars. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to have you register to get your credit analyzed first. By the time you come to the class, if you go online before the class, when you get to the class, your credit would already be pulled and analyzed. Then we're going to give you a credit restoration plan where it's going to tell you exactly step by step what you need to do to fix it. Then you are going to have the responsibility of fixing it because we can't fix it for you. We can only give you the keys, like DJ Khaled says. We can give you the keys, major keys. We can give you the keys that's going to help you fix your own credit. And if you follow the plan step by step by step, and it's a quick plan, it's not a long-term plan, it's a 60-day plan. If you can follow the steps to the plan, you can also build your dream home at the same time. I just wrote a contract with someone else the other day. It's not a ratified contract yet. Their score is not where it needs to be, but it's on its way there because they're following the steps and they're only going all the way up from this point. We need to make sure that everyone hears this because it's really important. You can fix your credit, build a home all at the same time, and make your dreams come true. And that's what this is about. In this class also, you're going to learn about how can you do all of this with no money. There are so many programs that give you money. There's the new program, the Pathway to Purchase, where you can get up to $10,000 to buy your dream home. There's the Federal Home Loan Bank Grant of Atlanta. They give you $5,000. And if you buy them within a certain zip code, you can get another $3,000. There's a CDA program where you can get $5,000. There's HPAP, where now you can get almost $80,000 to buy a house. That's in DC. There's also the USDA mortgage loan program. That's a rural loan. If you want some land, you can get USDA. So there are a million ways to skin this cat, and we are trying our best to provide the educational tools and the hand-holding and the help that you need to get the home of your dreams. This week, I'm so proud to say I wrote 2 contracts, 2 ratified contracts on brand new construction, and someone who actually bought an older home, but they bought it in the number 10 school district in this PG County area. That's the best school district, which is, well, school jurisdiction, not district, because PG County is a school district. It's in Bowie, Maryland. Great location to raise a family. So that's 2 people who attended my classes who are now going to be homeowners in the next 45 days or so. That makes me very proud. That makes me very happy that I can hold their hand. And they didn't start yesterday. They actually started a couple of months ago in October. And now it's January. And so their 60 days have lapsed and they're ready. So it is true. Like, you can drink this Kool-Aid. It is safe and it is true. And it's not harmful to your health. It is going to help you. It's going to be fruitful for you. So I need you to go on and register at crashcreditcourse.com. That's www.crashcreditcourse.com. Course, C-O-U-R-S-E. And I need you to share this with your friends. Share this with anybody you know who have been struggling with their credit for years. Anybody that you know that have had some jacked up situations happen. Maybe a repossession. Maybe a short sale. Maybe a foreclosure. Maybe a divorce and their spouse ran up their credit card bills. Maybe they just have debt they just can't get rid of. Maybe they got sick and they have a lot of medical bills that are on their credit. I need you to tell everyone, because it is my goal in 2017 to sell as many homes as I possibly can to those people who otherwise thought that they could not buy a home. I am so serious and so passionate about that, and I need your help to get them there. Now, let me tell you this. This class is going to be held at Haverford Homes, one of my favorite builders. Haverford Homes has a brand new townhouse community in the Westphalia Towns. And if you don't know where that is, that's in Upper Marlboro off of Pennsylvania Avenue. You can get a brand new townhouse for under $2,000 a month, somewhere between $1,800 and $1,900 a month. Now, that's some good news. You can get a brand new house, hardwood floors, stainless steel counter appliances, granite countertops, 3 bedrooms, 3 levels, 2-car garage, maybe even a deck. They are absolutely fabulous, and they are going to be hosting this class, which means because it's going to be in a townhouse, it is a very limited amount of space, people. We're going to be hosting the class in a brand new house because we want you to get the feel for the house. So you need to register as soon as possible. crashcreditcourse.com. If you know someone who can benefit from this information, please tell them. Please send it. Share, like. Send it to them, please. Now, if you know someone who doesn't need this part, but they need to know about homebuyer education and the down payment assistance, and they want to take the required course, the course is $59, paid to Kairos, which is a nonprofit organization that partners with me to do these classes. The class is going to be held at my office, Exit Bennett Realty, which is located at 7701 Greenbelt Road, Suite 100 in Greenbelt, Maryland, on February 19th. That class is $59 per individual, $100 per couple. You must pay with cash or money order, certified funds. And the class is all day. It's 8 hours, but you leave there empowered. You leave there certified with your certificate and able to use the programs that I just spoke about. You can't get the $10,000, people, without taking a class. In fact, you can't get any of the money without taking a class. So if you can't come on the 12th, but you can come on the 19th, go ahead and do that. We want you to have both. My goal is for you to have both. My goal is for you to share it with as many people that you know. So I'm super excited. Hey, Jermaine. Jermaine was in the class, and she's well on her way to doing exactly what we said. I'm glad you joined, Jermaine. Please share it with anybody else that you know. Again, it's the class, the Crash Credit Course class is going to be at Haverford Homes, which is 5550 Melwood Road in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. So that's really all I have to say today, folks. Again, this is a year-long schedule, so if you can't come in February on the 12th for the Crash Credit Course, or for the homebuyer education class, you register for that one at housemoneynow.com. That's housemoneynow.com. February 12th, Crash Credit Course, House Money Now. February 19th. If you can't come, the same exact dates we have for March already, but you can't register yet. But just stay tuned for that. It's going to be March 12th and March 19th. So I love you guys very much. I am hoping to work with you and restore as many people's credit as I can. If you were in attendance of the class and you have not gotten your credit plan yet, we are working very diligently. The lender and I have been staying up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 5 to work on these, because it's a very tedious thing. It's a very tedious thing, but we want to make sure that we're very meticulous about each individual person, and it's customized to you. We don't just want to give a blanket, this is what everybody needs to do to fix their credit. It's customized to your particular credit and your particular credit situation. So if you already attended the credit class, somebody just asked this question. If you already attended the credit class, that one was too short. You can come again as many times as you need to make sure you have the information. This one is going to be longer, more intense, and more informative. It is from 1 to 5 on February 12th. If you just need to get the information and the required, meet the requirement for the education component of the down payment assistance programs, you need to come on February 19th. Again, it's $59. housemoneynow.com is how you register, and it's going to be held in my office on the Sunday from 8:30 to 3. Super Bowl will be over, people, so there's no reason why everybody can't come. So that is it. I love you guys. I'll post down below the websites again for anybody who needs to register. Please, please, please share the information. Thank you so much for all of you who continue to support me. And I'll talk to you soon. Shantae Parker, Exit Bennett Realty, and the Parker Property team saying goodbye.